Congressman Simpson, good afternoon. Welcome to the dedication of the Fort Hall Fire Department.
You bet.
What was your role in this?
Well, originally, a few years ago, I was about 21, came and visited the old firehouse with fire chief and firemen and stuff, and they were showing me why they needed a new firehouse. As I said in my remarks, it took about 30 seconds to decide, yeah, they need a new firehouse. So I went to work getting funding from the Appropriations Committee, about $7 million. They raised their money on the reservation, about $6 million, and we had a ribbon cutting in 22. Mm-hmm. Now it's a reality.
Well, let's go back a few years now.
Okay.
Let's talk about. Remember when we went to Congress to lobby for funds for the new Justice Center?
Yep.
And we came up with, after talking to Congress, they funded treatment programs and things like that.
Yep.
The first in the nation here at Fort Hall.
Right.
And so do you think that was money well spent? Or?
Absolutely, it was money well spent. It's been kind of a model for some other reservations and stuff about how to do things too, because it's worked out wonderful.
Okay. Let's talk about Veterans Affairs. Okay, your staff attended, I believe it's this young man who attended the Fort Hall Homeless Stand Down this year. And is that something that your staff will be part of? Pocatello's, Idaho Falls is, and I know you're part of Twin Falls, this
Sure.
Veterans Homeless Stand Down. Is that something your office intends to continue?
Absolutely. It's one of the more important things we do in this country. Actually, taking care of our veterans is vitally important.
Okay, so I'm going to bring a few veterans issues up, if it's okay with you.
Okay.
All right, Congressman, one of the biggest issues that we have right now is health care for aging veterans. Now, there's veterans that fall between the Vietnam War and the Iraqi War that we had after, and they're not receiving they don't have the same presumptions as other veterans do, and yet they served on the same kind of ships. They served in the paint lockers. I have one veteran who works over at Ridley's who's talking to me. He was irradiated when he was in the Navy. You know those big radiation domes, when people go aloft, says don't rotate or radiate. Well, someone did, and he got radiated. Well, he's an elder now working at Ridley's, and yet he can't get his 100% disability. So we have a veteran being forced to work who should be actually taking care of his health.
Yeah.
He's had 3 heart attacks and everything else, and yet I told him to go to your office, and I also told him to work with Melissa Hartman with the Veterans Rep.
Yeah. I can't talk specifically about any particular claim.
Right.
But, as you said, and it was good advice, come to our office. We do work with people, personnel work, when they have problems with the federal government or with Veterans Affairs and that type of thing. Making sure that veterans have what they've earned is what we're all about. And in fact, one of the only bills, there's only 2 bills that increased in funding this year in the appropriations process. One was the VA MILCON for veterans and stuff, and the other one was the defense budget. So we're putting money into it, but I want to make sure that we can advocate for those people that have problems with the VA and stuff. And our staff will do that really good. They do it all the time.
Okay, getting back to the Fort Hall Reservation and things that you've done for the reservation, do you think what's your outlook for the next 10 years on this reservation?
I think the reservation's doing great. I think they've got great leadership and are doing some things for the long term, which will be very helpful for them.
Anything else you'd like to add, Congressman?
I'm just proud of what they're doing, and I'm proud that I'm able to help them to the extent that I can in Congress.
Congressman, thank you for your time.
You bet.